Most people in their 20s make one money decision, and it quietly costs them hundreds of thousands of dollars. You don't feel it at first. It doesn't hurt. In fact, it feels responsible. But fast forward 10, 15, 20 years, and the gap becomes impossible to ignore. Let me show you two versions of the same life, same city, same salary, same starting point. One decision, completely different outcome. You're 23. You make about $3,100 a month after taxes. You work in a clean office with glass walls and a coffee machine that buzzes every morning at 8:04. Your manager, Carla, is fair and predictable. Your life feels stable. Now everything splits. In one version, you decide, I'm going to buy a house. You've been thinking about it since 21. Not obsessively, just carefully. You understand PMI, debt-to-income ratios, and you built a house fund spreadsheet. Every month, $800 moves into savings automatically. You don't even see it. Your rent is $1,180. Thin walls. Annoying neighbor. But you tell yourself it's temporary. After 1 year, you've saved about $10,600. Now the other version of you, same job, same income, same life, but you decide, I'll invest instead. You open a Roth IRA, $500 a month, a brokerage account, $300 a month, same $800 total. But instead of saving, you invest. Index funds, low fees, automated. At first it feels boring. You check your account. It says $500, no excitement, no keys, no ownership, just numbers. But you keep going. 1 year later, you've got around $9,900 invested. The market was messy. You didn't care. At 25, both versions get a raise. The buyer increases savings to $1,100 per month. Starts visiting open houses, learning everything. Then reality hits, closing costs. 2%, 3%, even 5%. Thousands of dollars not in the plan. So you adjust the timeline. 1 more year. The investor also earns more but increases investing instead. Now it's $1,000 per month. Then the market drops 14%. Portfolio falls fast. It stings. But instead of stopping, you invest more. Because you understand one thing, time beats timing. By 25, both paths reach about $50,000 net worth. But they're very different. One is cash, waiting. The other is money, working. At 26, the buyer finally buys a home. Price, $298,000. Total upfront, about $70,000. You get the keys. It feels incredible. But then the numbers hit. Mortgage, taxes, insurance, about $2,060 per month. Your rent was $1,180. That's an $880 jump overnight. Then furniture, repairs, maintenance. Owning isn't just a dream anymore. It's a responsibility. So investing pauses. Just for now. The investor, still renting. Rent goes up slightly. You negotiate. But that $880 difference. You invest most of it. Now you're investing $1,700 per month. By design. At 29, buyer, approximately $121,000 net worth, mostly in home equity. Investor, approximately $183,000, fully invested and growing. Same start. Now a $60,000 gap. By 35, it gets bigger. Buyer, approximately $305,000, stable, mostly tied to the house. Investor, $500,000 plus, compounding daily. No repairs, no surprises, just growth. But this isn't just about money. The buyer has stability, fixed housing costs, familiar streets, known neighbors. Life feels rooted. The investor, multiple cities, better opportunities. Freedom to move anytime. Some call it freedom, some call it uncertainty. By 40, investor crosses $1 million. Buyer sits around $550,000. But here's the twist. The buyer's housing cost is now far below market and keeps getting cheaper over time. So who wins? Wrong question. Both paths work. Both build wealth, but they build different kinds of wealth. One in stability, one in flexibility. And here's the real truth. This decision isn't about money first. It's about the life you want. Freedom or roots? Speed or certainty? Because once you choose, the math follows. Both people made a decision at 23. Then they stayed consistent. No hacks, no shortcuts, just systems. And those systems compounded, quietly, powerfully. That's the real lesson. It's not about buying a house or investing. It's about choosing a path, and sticking with it long enough for it to work.